Well, he's more than just that. He is our Michelin man. He is not only an award-winning restaurateur, he's our #1 brand here at HSN. If you have a moment, read some of his customer pick ratings. He's our highest rated, our #1 brand. And part of the secret sauce is we love the idea of nonstick, but we don't like what appears like pepper and things breaking down in our food. He created a one-of-a-kind nonstick that is not only metal utensil safe, dishwasher safe, go ahead and cook up a storm, grill up a storm with no mosquitoes, no snowfall, no sleet, no adult language, because it works every time and it's not a hassle to clean. It's back for a sale price. In this 11-inch design, it's actually better than a today's special price, and that is only as long as supplies last. Comes with its own little recipe booklet as well. So you just pick your color of choice. We've got this royal blue, this nice bright blue. There's our red. You know I love my Get Arrested red. Then we have slate blue and turquoise. Now, when you see a little salsa that I did for my boyfriend, I'm talking about the ribeyes coming up, I did it in my slate blue pan from Chef Curtis. There's our white, there's our black, and make sure that you ask about his accessories, because with Chef Curtis Stone, it's not only about bringing products that deliver, it's also about delivering that whole performance, from his wonderful Kinetic Thermometer to these beautiful handle covers. Can't do it without the takeover. The Michelin man joining us from his test kitchen in Los Angeles in California. How you doing, Chef?
How are you, Shannon? It's good to see your face. And hi, Marlo back there. Guys, I'm so excited to share this product with you. Look, I threw steaks in here. Okay, now we all know we love that flavor of the grill when we're outside, but guess what? You can get that same beautiful caramelization inside for the next 12 months of the year. It doesn't have to be summer. It doesn't have to be spring. You can get it all year long. And best of all is it's DuraPan, so absolutely nothing sticks to this cookware. Now, those of you that have watched me before have heard me say we've sold 2.5 million pieces of this cookware. That doesn't happen by accident. You guys know when you're buying quality. Let me show you something. I threw eggs, bacon, some asparagus, some tomatoes, and I'm going to pick this up. By the way, these little silicone handles you can also pick up, and have a look at how I can just slide these eggs out. I mean, look at that pan. It's spotless in seconds. The cleanup, Shannon, is literally a wipe out, right? And that is how you'll be doing your dishes. You just go ahead, wipe whatever it is that you just cooked in straight out of the pan. So I'll pop that back on the heat. In fact, let me get so silly. I've got Parmesan cheese here. I'm going to throw Parmesan cheese into this hot pan. We will burn it on, right, whether we're cooking these beautiful steaks or burning cheese. But while we wait, let me explain to you how we build this cookware, because then you'll understand why it's so strong, why it's so durable, why 2.5 million people have picked it up. Here's the animation. So, well, this is actually for a different piece of cookware, but don't worry, we build it all the same way. We start off with 5 layers of that DuraPan that go onto the interior of the pan. It's made with forged aluminum. Now, the forged aluminum is very, very important because it gives you fast and even heat cooking. Then we get those 5 layers that go on the interior of the pan. You can use this on all sorts of cooktops. It is really just so beautiful. Stainless steel utensils will not scratch this cookware, and that's why so many people just love it. You know, I've got gorgeous things here that I want to show you and I want to cook for you, so I'm just going to keep on going. My steaks, by the way, did we get nice color on the other side of the steak? Let me show you. Absolutely, the color's already building up. So let me pull these steaks out and show you the cleanup, because that's where everybody just sort of says, hold on a minute. Did he really just wipe that out? And the answer is going to be yes. All right, so with my silicone handles, which for all of you picking up on this incredible grill pan, you can go ahead. They fit over all buffet handles. See that burnt on mess? Watch what I can do. It literally wipes out. Isn't that crazy? It's so simple and so easy. And then once you've wiped that pan out, can you throw it in the dishwasher? Yes, of course you can, but you're not going to because you don't have to. Now, Shannon was talking a second, actually Marlo was talking about this salmon, and you're right, she gets crazy about it every time I cook it. This is the one that comes from the Faroe Islands. It is so beautiful and simple to cook. Thanks, Rochelle. And just so wonderful. Now, We call this the smoked butcher's salt. I use it on the salmon as well. We do smoke the salt for you, and there's a couple of other secret ingredients in there too. Porcini, a beautiful mushroom powder, and then we put a little bit of pepper in there too. So that comes to you with two incredible sauces, the mesquite and the Californian Cabernet. If you're wondering why my face looks like this, I know I look like that. The reason is because I'm burning cheese and that smoke is coming into my face. But I'm doing it because I want you guys to see that even burnt on mess like this, watch it, it is just a real simple wipeout. So even when something goes horribly wrong in your kitchen, it really doesn't matter. Okay, Shannon, I know I haven't stopped speaking for 5 minutes, so I'll shut up and I'll let you take the microphone.
You are the star of our show, my friend. By the way, Maria would love a lid for the larger grill. We've got a lot of fans. Karen is getting this for the first time today. Everything from Chef Curtis is amazing. They'd also like a tutorial on the Kinetic Thermometer. So Curtis, when we pass things back to you, I'll let you do the heavy lifting. This was actually one of my Smith picks on hsn.com, by the way. But here's what's happening. This is better than a today's special price. A lot of you are already keying into this fact. It's better than a today's special price. It's a 30-day return policy, but it's only as long as supplies last. We've got all the colors, and originally that slate blue and that turquoise were number one, slate blue and turquoise respectively. Red is in the lead. It's the gotta get it red. You're getting more cooking space, which I know Allison's got a little support for that, but I wanna show you something. Whether it is shrimp on the bobby, leave it to an Aussie to do that. The shrimp and the scallops are coming up, whether it's my boyfriend, the ribeyes, or whether it's your burgers. Chef, we all know bigger is better. And speaking of customer requests, you actually built this based on what customers asked you to do, right?
Right, well, you get 20% more cooking surface by using a square pan than you do a round pan, because they fit perfectly next to each other. Now, look, I threw the salmon on. Think about it. When was the last time you grilled salmon outside? I know the answer to that. Why? Because the salmon broke up, didn't it? Or maybe something fell through the grill grates. We don't cook shrimp outside all the time because we're worried that it's going to turn into a mess. Well, guess what? I can use my stainless steel tongs on this cookware knowing that it's not going to scratch it. You get perfect grill marks every time. Now, you're talking about your boyfriend. It's over here. I'm minding your boyfriend. It's these pork ribeyes. You love these, Shannon Smith, and they're so, I know why. They're just wonderful. I mean, look at that caramelization. But first, I'm going for my butcher's salt. This is the smoked sea salt that I was telling you guys about, and I'm just going to sprinkle that over. And then, you know, again, those gorgeous grill marks. It doesn't matter whether you're cooking pork chops, whether you're doing the salmon, even if you're baking. You know, Rochelle is such an incredible baker, and she's done this beautiful little brownie. So you would never use a grill pan to bake a brownie in, would you? Well, guess what? I can just go ahead, flip that over, knowing that the pan comes out spotless. You can even see the grill marks on the brownie, you know, and it's just gonna be so, so wonderful and easy to go ahead and cut up. And then you've got these gorgeous brownies with, by the way, that beautiful, look how fudgy and wonderful they are, by the way. But now you've got this incredible crustiness to the bottom of the brownie. So they're really wonderful for doing things like brownies as well. So Labor Day's around the corner, Shannon. What are you going to be cooking? Are you going to be grilling? Are you going to be outside? Are you going to be inside?
Well, I got to tell you, bring on the air conditioning. I think I invented glamping. I invented social distancing and glamping before it became a thing. So, Victoria did, our little starfish who goes outside to try to absorb the sun's rays. Well, if your idea of grilling is where there are no mosquitoes and no sleet and no snow, and you like to do it in the air conditioning, oh yeah, and by the way, oven safe up to 450 degrees, metal utensil safe. There's virtually nothing you can't do to these, but here's the problem. What's the good news? First of all, thank you so much for your kind comments on Facebook. Marlo and I are monitoring these. I'm posting more recipes. I've got a blog coming up, lots of fun social stuff, so find me, find Marlo, but grab this now before your color is gone. Remember, they put this on sale for you, for us, as long as supplies last. It is better than a today's special price. It's the 11-inch. It's his famous nonstick. We talked about how you get 20% more cooking or surface cooking space, but we'll talk about why he's the #1 brand with that nonstick and why he can use metal utensils and why he can light a fire with that Parmesan in his test kitchen. But here's the story. We always bring in more red because it's the #1 most popular choice. However, since more of us, 3-to-1, people are grabbing my Get Arrested Red. If you want that red, do it, do it, do it. Here's this beautiful blue. This is actually more of a royal blue or a sapphire blue or a lapis lazuli blue. Colleen had her jewelry on earlier, and this is actually one of the newer colors in the family for Chef Curtis. I actually have Get Arrested Red and slate blue and some turquoise in my collection. I actually love red and blue together. And then we do have white, we do have black, and I think it was Susan on Facebook, also our friend Monica Grace is there, but everybody is saying, get these silicone covers. They are a game changer for sure. Because remember, this will take very high temperatures, even with nothing sticking to it. So you wanna make sure, protect your hands, protect your fingers, put those little silicone covers. It'll fit over any of his buffet handles. And then Chef Curtis, I promise, will give you a little tutorial on the Kinetic Thermometer. But this was actually one of my Smith picks on hsn.com. And Curtis, I gotta tell you, whether you're using it to test the temperature of my boyfriend, or your salmon, or burgers, or everything in between, this is like the world's perfect grill. Because when I said I did glamping before glamping was cool, no mosquitoes, no adult language, easy to clean, it's perfect just like you.
You're a darling. Well, listen, the kinetic thermometer that you just mentioned, let me show you how it works. First of all, it runs off kinetic energy, so it'll never need a battery. You give it a shake and you'll see it come to life. Look, it's 86 degrees in our studio. I say it's a studio, it's our test kitchen.